you're going to see this Department of Justice pour all of our heart and soul into fraud cases all over this country for the foreseeable future.
So the Trump administration is vowing to crack down on fraud, and this just in from the president. Vice President J.D. Vance, he says, is now in charge of fraud in the United States. It's massive and pervasive, and the job he will be doing, his focus will be everywhere, but primarily in those blue states where crooked Democrat politicians and numbers are so large that if successful, we would literally be able to balance our American budget. Raids have already started in L.A., and that's what we're talking about right now. He's talking about yesterday's massive healthcare fraud bust out in California. 8 people are now in custody, and these are just some of the first major arrests in coordination with the VP's big task force. Let's bring in Bill Essayli. He is the first Assistant U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California. Bill, you were out there when these arrests were made. I want to talk about all of them, but specifically this couple, this doctor, nurse, husband, wife, who recruited beneficiaries who were not terminally ill, but then paid them to act like hospice patients. We're talking about almost $4 million defrauded of the federal government. How long was this going on? How were they able to do this?
It was going on for years, and all of these schemes kind of operate very similarly. They get a hospice license from the state of California. You cannot bill Medicare for hospice without being licensed by the state of California. Those licenses are issued with no checking, no vetting. In fact, this couple has a criminal record, so they couldn't get the license, so they just put it under their daughter's name, but they continue to operate the hospice under their daughter's name, and they billed Medicare for over $4 million, and no one did anything about it until we arrested them yesterday morning, and we did that in coordination with the task force and the vice president, and this was our first opening big mass arrest under that new task force.
And you're probably not getting any help from the governor there, Gavin Newsom. Here's what he said previously about how the state has been, he claims, targeting fraud for years and years. Watch.
2021, we did a moratorium on new hospice program. 280 we shuttered. We've been after this for years and years and years. We want an open hand, not a closed fist. We absolutely are here to be a partner to go after waste, fraud, and abuse. No one's denying these issues. But let's also not deny this is purely political.
Okay, here's a different take, though. Here's a headline on Substack. Gavin Newsom's empire of fraud. Newsom is not untouchable, and the scale of fraud in California appears far larger than in Minnesota. Despite his claim to have taken decisive action against one form of fraud, the broader problem is real and ongoing. And taxpayers in California and across the country have reason to be furious. I'll give you the final word here on Gavin Newsom and how much more fraud you think you're going to uncover in that state.
Yeah, in response to the governor, not good enough. Not good enough. They've not taken fraud seriously for over a decade here in California. They've let people out of prisons. They've decriminalized it. I call him the fraud king for a reason. He has reigned over billions and billions of dollars of fraud, whether we're investigating homeless fraud, EDD fraud, and now hospice fraud. It's going to be into the hundreds of billions of dollars under his watch. Remember, none of this fraud could happen unless California issued these licenses. California is responsible for administering hospice programs, licensing these doctors, and they are supposed to have passed regulations by January 1st of this year that were called by the auditor in California. Said California does not have sufficient regulations to crack down on fraud. He's refusing to implement those regulations because he doesn't want to own the problem. We're going to do our job. You're going to see a lot more fraud. We're going to work hand in hand with this task force, and I think it's going to be in the hundreds of billions eventually.
Wow, $50 million in just one raid. Bill Essayli, thank you for bringing that to us.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.